Hello, cursed tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III Super Nintendo version with me, BlueAnkylo, as we enter the Mummy's Tomb. I mean, the Pyramid of Isis, or whatever. The Royal Crypt. Look. Anyway, welcome back. Say hello to the team. I have not done anything between episodes, so it's the same as we were yesterday. I already fell down a hole with a bunch of skeletons. What a great start. If you'd think that if everyone fell down to their death here, there'd be lots of armor and weapons and stuff. But I guess maybe the undead mummies clean it all up, or except for the skeletons. Maybe they just throw the bones down here. Anyway, welcome to what I remember as being a relatively difficult dungeon, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks to our fun area of effect weapons, these kind of battles won't be nearly as bad as they would be otherwise. So yeah, this is good. Luckily, the enemy's sleep spell also only affects one target, so it's not nearly as dangerous as it would have been in Dragon Quest II. Enemies that had the sleep spell back then were scary. Ooh, a Shadower. So it casts the heal spell? That's not very scary. Maybe I'm remembering more of the NES version. That was a lot of money. That was really good. Maybe I'm remembering the NES version more than the Super Nintendo version, but I do remember this being a relatively difficult dungeon to work through for traps, obviously, and just random battles being kind of annoying. So it looks like whenever we fall down, we're probably going to have to leave the area and come back in. Hopefully the pits do not stay, so you have to remember where they are, which is great. It appears to be empty. So they did tell us in town that some thieves had already been here. So I guess some of the chests are already pilfered. The easy ones, of course. So deeper we go. I think trying to stick around to the edge of the tunnels was usually a good idea. I don't remember if there's any like ways in the side here. I'm just going to be doing some experimentation. Oh, you know, one thing we can do? We can try out Fella's Nose for Treasure spell. See how many treasure chests are on this level. That'll be fun. You know, if we can kill even just 3 mummy men per turn with our AoEs, that's not bad. Pretty good. A majestic statue. It seems to be a part of the Pharaoh's tomb. Alright, where oh where do we go? No one knows. Also, remember that we were told last episode in the castle, the children's song about some switch puzzle. If I remember correctly, it was like 3214, but it's possible I've already forgotten. Oh, right, Fella's spell. 0 MP, what a good deal. There's 1 chest on this floor. Let's check the main floor. Wow, there's at least 2. What a shame. Oh no! Well, this is it. This is the end right here. This thing could have, like, whack. You know what? Let's be smart and at least equip the stronger weapon for Blue. And if this would work, that would be great. I don't know what the odds are, but we have to try. Okay, so he tries to put us to sleep. We were unable to get stop spell on him. We'll try again. $98 damage. Maybe I'm going for the wrong status here. 98 damage? There's no chance. It's impossible. Blue, you're our only hope. You need to do like a critical hit, Blue. Well, we won. We sure won. Good job. Good job, winners. Yeah. See, I knew there was something terrible at this dungeon. There are still 4 chests, though. Well, we're gonna have to try to get out of here. Oh, good, a small medal. I don't know if I can use return from here. Yep. Classic. So, without an outside spell, we're gonna have to try not to die. This looks different. I just thought that might be like a hole in the wall or something, but... Alright, so back to the second floor, around... and down. We're getting a little bit lucky on the random encounters. I certainly remember the random encounters being fairly terrible in here. So this is all going pretty quickly. Like, really nice. Maybe there's no random encounters on these floors. Maybe it's only in the dungeon? Or like the basement? Well, we got a little bit of treasure before we got murdered. So, you know, that's a positive. I don't think there's any way we could survive a hit from those canna boxes. Like 90 damage. I guess Fella might have survived a single hit, but like that's nuts. There's no grinding or buying armor for that. Like if it hits your priests and your mage, you're toast. How much money do we lose for that? Well, probably 350 gold or so. Sometimes there's also a spell that thieves might learn that you can check a chest to find out if it's a mimic or a canna box before you open it, and then you could avoid it in theory. But we do not have a spell like that. I'm not sure they exist in this game. It's the kind of thing Dragon Quest XI had eventually. Alright, so we heal up, and then we try again. Wish me luck. Now, we don't have to end the episode, but still, wish me luck anyway. Send me your thoughts, and send me your spirit energy, really, more than anything. Hey, at least we didn't get wiped, right? I really hate these crabs. Yeah. They're not as bad as a canna box, but they're pretty bad. Okay, so, what have we done? We went left and right at this branch. I have gone right at this branch, but no other direction. Look at all these treasures. 3 chests? How many of them are canna boxes? There's nothing we could do. We could try to run, but I don't think you can run from these very well. So it looks like these ones might not have the thwack spell, or the whatever it's called. We just need to be able to kill them very, very quickly. Oh good, the one person who doesn't get insta-killed took the damage. Good job, fella. Okay, the sap did work. I wonder if you can surround them as well. Working better than stop spell, anyway. Holy, with the dodge! And we didn't die! Tell me. She doesn't even have a cloak of evasion. I was cheap. I didn't even buy her one. And she still got a free evasion. I wonder what gave her that evasion percent. I wonder if the garter belt gives you a chance to just dodge. That'd be pretty cool. Well, that went about as perfectly as it could have gone. Because Fella is the only one that could take a hit. He took a hit and survived, and then someone got a dodge. So that was really lucky. We're gonna get 3 canna boxes. No wonder I hate this dungeon. Sap and attack. Not much we can do. I guess Holly could defend, but... Ooh, I survived! All that iron armor! Paying off! I really don't think Surround will work, but... Oh, look at that! We got it really quick down. Good job, team. Ooh, 2 canna boxes with no deaths. Holly gets something of a level. Nothing great except luck. I guess in theory that luck will keep her from getting, you know, slowed or stop-spelled or whatever a little bit. Alright, well, hey. This is definitely better than I thought it would go. I was not expecting Blue to be able to survive a hit. Don't I have, like, less defense than Fella? About the same, I guess. But Fella took, like, 90 damage. I only took 68. I don't understand. I'm just... because I'm the hero. Alright. So that's all chests on this floor. No more to go. Good. He can't tell the difference between canna boxes and chests, but at least he can tell me when I've got them all. So, thanks, fella. One day you'll learn how to identify canna boxes, please. Please learn. Alright, so there are random battles. We just kind of got lucky there. Now, I think the trick bags are worth a lot of money. So even though we're losing our area of effect here, I think it's worth trying to kill that. I believe they are the version of, not like a metal slime for experience, but they're kind of the rare money-making enemies, I think. We'll find out in a second. I might be thinking of a different game. It's definitely possible, but if we get, like, you know, a few hundred gold from this battle, then that was worth it. Also, I should re-equip my boomerang. I like how the mummies attack by falling down. That's great. Now, you wouldn't get animations like that back on the NES. Yeah, look at that. That's some pretty good money. Alright, how's our HP doing? Let's heal up our fragile back row characters. There are going to be places in this dungeon where we can't cast magic, so that'll be fun. Okay, so there's still one more chest on here, I believe. One chest on this floor, okay. And we'll need like a stairs up, but let's hold off on that for a minute. See if we can, okay, there's the chest. So far, this has been other than a terrible canna box battle, wisdom seed. Okay, that basically just gives you intelligence, or wisdom for intelligence, which turns into MP. I'm actually going to use that on myself, because I have terrible MP right now. And I'm sure we can get more than one. Yeah, that's fine. Now, to be fair, I'm not even sure if that really works. If you really want to keep track, when I get a level up, remind me if I get an extra 6 MP higher than a normal level up. Because I think it's wisdom times 2 for MP. Because I don't think plus wisdom as an item gives you plus MP automatically. You have to actually get a level up for that to potentially even apply. And I'm not sure it does, so. Okay, wrong way, that's fine. So this floor, just to double check one last time. No chest remaining. And also, just for fun, floor 2 of Pyramid. It's odd that the spell that just tells you the name costs MP, but the one that actually tells you something really useful, like the number of treasure, is free. Anyway, 2 chests. Probably countless traps and pits. How many of the chests on this floor will actually be canna boxes? Let's just check this floor quick before we finish the last one. 12 chests! That's great. I'm sure that's going to be millions of dollars in rare items, and not 11 canna boxes and a magic key. Sure. Sure. Looks like we might have a symmetrical floor here. So that's a mummy that's slightly different than the mummy man. What's the difference between a mummy and a mummy man? You know what? We should focus the King Toad down, because he's putting people to sleep, and that sucks. I'm assuming one of those mummies is stronger than the other. They look like they might be approximately the same strength. I don't know. Anyway, we'll try to finish off the mummy. The Hork was parrying. It's not a move I would expect a zombie to know how to do. Anyway, that was a little bit more difficult battle. So there's another staircase over here. Okay, so it is very symmetrical. Clearly the treasure is in the center of this floor, and I went the wrong way then. Clearly. Great. So, clearly I know what I'm doing. Oh, you know what? I probably should heal pretty soon. Memdobry's a little bit low on HP. I guess we're gonna have to... We've done everything in the completely wrong order for this floor, so I'm really happy about that. Veterans of the series, I'm sure, are laughing at me. Let's just speed some of these battles up a little bit, so we can get through here before the end of the day. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. But I do like to keep my characters topped up a little bit better, especially when there's Kenna boxes around the corner. Man, imagine a place where Kenna boxes were random encounters. Ooh. Ooh, it's too scary. The door is locked and you don't have the right key. Okay, so... So what have I missed? I have definitely missed something. Oh, are these are the switch? Are these? No switches. Maybe down the bottom here are actually switches. I bet you that's it. Hopefully my 3, 2, 1, 4 is correct. Let's just speed up through the mummy battles. Another Pachisi... You know, fella! Stealing Pachisi tickets. That's like the best thing you've stolen so far. Alright, here we go. The buttons were just hiding on the bottom. It didn't really look like there was anything there, but once I ran out of other options, it became a little bit more obvious. Now, I'm pretty sure if you do these in the wrong order, you just fall down a pit. So it's fairly obvious, I guess. I did decipher the kid's riddle, which is always fun, deciphering random riddles in translated Japanese puzzle games, but it's fine. It wasn't that bad. Alright. We got it. Some large stone moving in the distance. And luckily, you know, to be fair, what really made this dungeon difficult, I'm sure, on the NES version, was that you had 2 or 3 times as many random encounters. And you didn't have as many boomerangs and stuff like that. So, we're breezing through this fairly quickly because the random encounters aren't punishing me nearly as much as they used to. So that's definitely an advantage. The stamina seed, that's some HP potentially. And the magic key. So that's all we really need, but we're not done yet. So this thing will give us some stamina for HP. I think I'm just going to use it on myself again, because I'm kind of playing the front row tank, and I actually don't have very much HP right now. Please give me a good stamina, like, more than 2. Yeah, so that's like potentially going to turn into 6 HP eventually. 77 is still not very much when fella has more. I'm not even much higher than Memdobry right now. So yeah, I feel like my hero stats have been kind of pathetic so far this game. So I feel like I'm going to funnel a little bit more seeds my way than maybe I normally would. Also, I think I explained earlier, anybody who's going to get a class change in the future, giving them a lot of seeds early on is kind of wasting it because they're going to essentially lose half of those points when they promote. I think I talked about that earlier, right? That's not a complete surprise for you guys. Might as well heal up. This is why I gave Memdobry all that MP. I never use it. Let's top up here. We have a really powerful physical attack in combat, so we're not really using a lot of magic on random battles. So when we need healing, we might as well just use it. Alright, magic key to the rescue. So, it's too heavy to open. We could go up another floor before we dare. You found the flashy suit. Now that's something special, probably. It's certainly flashy. Well, there you go, Holly. It's better than a kilt. You can look flashy now. Congratulations. I wonder if that's the kind of thing that changes personality. Hopefully not. Flashy. Alright, let's keep going up. We're at the top of the pyramid! I feel like there was something to search at the top, but maybe not till later in the game or something, but... Anyway, it's time for fun and adventure and profit. And probably failure. I'm just gonna put a save down, just in case these are all terrible, but let's find out. From nowhere, an eerie voice can suddenly be heard. Stealing our treasure, are you? Who dares to disturb our slumber? I'm for a boss battle. Sort of. Not really. If this is the best they got, we'll be fine. We could do this 12 times, right? No, there was only 10 chests. Didn't fella say there was 11 on this floor? Where is the hidden chest? Anyway, this one wasn't so bad. 300 gold! We're not really rich. Oh yeah, didn't fella say 11 chests remain? How many are unopened? Can I count? 4, 6, 8. Oh, there was 12. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a hidden one somewhere. Anyway, I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of these is really good. So we're just gonna have to fight it out over and over again until we find the good stuff. It's pretty good experience, and as long as we've got all these boomerangs and whips and stuff, it's not so bad. Ruby ring! That might be nice. What does this do? It's an accessory that you can use. What does that mean? I don't know. Find out if it changes your personality here quick. So it changes you to vain by having a ruby ring. I mean, that's great. You're so vain. I bet you thought this ring was for you. Anyway, oh yeah, that's right. We can only unequip it from this screen, I think. I don't think vanity is a great personality, and it doesn't seem to give you any stats, so let's unequip it for now and maybe see you later. Alright, you're stealing treasures. Now, if all we're ever going to get is 4 mummy men at a time, this is not going to be that bad, I guess. The kind of boxes were way more dangerous than this. But I will super speed it just to save time, because we're going to have to do, well, 9 more, I guess. See, I thought that this room was like no magic casting or something. Maybe there's definitely a room in the pyramid that you can't cast magic in. Small metal, that's good. We need those. But it's maybe maybe it's no combat magic or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. I remember this dungeon being more dangerous in the old days. Obviously, the cannon boxes are still scary, but the rest of these things are pretty pathetic with our composition. Maybe if you have a normal party without thieves and boomerangs, it would be a little bit more dangerous, but... I don't know. Stone wig is that. It's a lot of defense. That's too much defense. That's got to be cursed or something. It's totally cursed. The stone wig is cursed! Well, that'll show me. Did it change my personality? Was I always stubborn? I don't know. I'm cursed now. Let's see what that means. Alright. Let's see if I lose my turn or take damage or something. Or if I just have tons of defense. I'm totally fine, look at that. Holy wastes her attack. I'll uncurse it when we get back to town. Don't worry, guys. Just some money. Another random battle, because who doesn't need more random battles? Well, so far I haven't missed any turns. I don't think. Unless I was skimming through that. I think Holly's the one skipping all her turns. Well, we're about halfway through. As long as we're just fighting the same groups of mummies. Does me being cursed mean Holly never gets an action anymore? In Dragon Quest II, we looked it up with the cursed equipment. It was like... Was it 1 in 4 or something like that? You just missed your action entirely if you were cursed? I think it was something like 1 in 4. So the fact that I haven't missed one yet doesn't mean anything because I could have just been lucky. Maybe if the odds are low enough, it's worth it. At least it gave me something to think about while we're doing all these fights. Yeah, another attack by Blue. Making pretty short work of these. Just trying to catch my my dialogue when I get my action, so in case it says Blue is frozen in place or something. Maybe, you know what? At the end of the episode, if I haven't figured it out, I will try to look it up so that next episode I can tell you what curse actually does. Because sometimes mid-game, it can be very difficult to figure it out. The game makes it sound really bad when you're cursed, but maybe it's not so bad. I thought these mummies could curse you anyway. Like, I thought that was just a status effect they could give you. I sort of remember something like that happening to me, so maybe that was an NES thing. Not that being cursed has so far done anything. It might make you weaker to status ailments or something, like more susceptible. Anyway, this is our final chest. Unless I missed something in the basement, which I forgot to cast Nose for Treasure in the basement, so we might do that before we end. Ah. Well, after all that, I get a level up. Do I get lots of HP MP? I do! So it looks like your stat bonuses, probably getting your wisdom and stamina between levels as like a seed, will just save it for when you get a level up, suddenly get all those HP MP, because, yeah, that stamina should have given me, that 6 should have got me 12, but I got more than 12, right? Because I had 3 that I definitely had more than 2 MP's growth, right? So 1 wisdom would be 2 MP. I had a wisdom seed, so that definitely worked. I feel like it. Oh, good, we got that magical skirt after all. Perfect. Okay, so I should have actually... Well, it doesn't really matter. Strength doesn't matter. I was saying I should have used that before I leveled up, but it doesn't make that much difference. Agility seed does affect your defense and going earlier. I'm gonna give it to me. Sorry everybody else. I'm prioritizing my hero stats. I guess we'll give it to M. Daubry, because it's... Actually, you know, it's probably not better than the Cloak of Evasion. Doesn't look like it changed the sprite for Holly, so it's probably not one of those kind of items. So I'll probably just unequip it and switch her back to her flashy suit. But I do kind of think the Cloak of Evasion with the built-in dodge chance is probably better than 3 defense. Why am I going up here? This is where we got the magic key. There's nothing to do. We're pretty much done here. I still don't have the outside spells, so we can't, like, quickly get out. I could have gone to the top of the pyramid, I suppose. That would have been clever. Gone to the top and then just fallen out to sort of escape quickly. That would have been a little bit faster. But then we wouldn't be getting all this awesome random battle commentary. That's why you guys really watch me. Just for these random grinding episodes where we're just killing the same enemies over and over and over again. You know, I thought that might have been like a switch or something. Sometimes shadows look like switches. Okay, I just want to fall back down to the basement once, which there should be a couple places around here. And before we leave, let's cast Thief Notes. There. Oh, is the basement the place with no magic? Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. We found the place where you're not allowed to use magic. Maybe with higher random encounter rates, if the enemies are really dangerous down here and you can't heal, maybe this was the area I was thinking of that was really bad. But then we didn't really fall down it very often, so it wasn't a big problem. Maybe it was the mummies rather than the mummy mans that could actually curse you. Or do something. Paralyze or something. Honestly, they haven't bothered me that much. We can get out, like, 2 random encounters on the way out. It's not that bad. Let's focus the mummies, though, first. Honestly, if we can kill an entire group in 1 turn, I feel like we're definitely on the strong side. Is there anything? No, can't sneak around the left side. Okay, you know what? That was good. That went way better than I thought it would. Like, we started the episode with a bit of a surprise canna box. But other than that, that was, like, no trouble. Cool. Well, I'm glad when things go well. It makes a better episode for me. Even if sometimes people enjoy watching Let's Players suffer. I certainly prefer being able to breeze through it. Alright, let's get myself uncursed. Benediction? How much money am I out? 400 gold! Now, I didn't actually see anything bad about being cursed, but I just, yeah. Now, I curse you. No, we're not playing Castlevania right now. So does that unequip? Yeah, so that automatically unequipped and destroyed the wig? Depends on what game you're playing. Sometimes they just destroy it, sometimes they just unequip it. Looks like it was probably destroyed, so I could have sold it for some money, I guess. That's fine. Nothing to worry about, guys. I'm sure we'll have enough money for all the stuff we need. Is there anything we should move? So the magic key is very good, but we can leave it in the bag to save inventory space. The mini medal. I'm just going to call them mini medals because that's what they should be called. Move those away. Don't need to hold on to this kind of stuff. We're going to sell the boxer shorts. Probably going to sell the ruby ring. Oh yeah, and I guess, I mean, it's possible that the magical skirt has some sort of bonus that's maybe better than whatever the flashy suits bonus. Like, it's hard to say. Like, you'd have to, like, double check the stats to see if it actually changes anything. It's possible some of this equipment gives you plus stats, although that doesn't happen very often in Dragon Quest. Oftentimes there'll be secrets like maybe protection from an ice or fire or some status protection, but they generally don't tell you about it, so unless you follow a walkthrough or a guide like Nintendo Power, you'll probably never know. So that just makes it kind of, it's hard for me to tell. Like if you're watching along ever and you're like, Blue, that one item you sold actually, holy smokes, that's worth a lot of money. That one item you sold actually was better than what you were wearing or something. I feel like that is worth so much money. There's got to be something else to do with it. Like, that's riskily expensive. At that point, it's like, I'm going to hold on to that because I don't even need the money yet anyway. That's temptatious. Let's see. So, I'm probably not going to spend any money right now. Because, I mean, I could get an iron axe, which is very slightly better than a steel sword. Holly could have a slightly better weapon. I could get her a whip or something. Daubry could get a single target weapon. Yeah, I just don't think that matters much. That's not going to make enough difference for me to care. I also need to come back here at night. I haven't done that yet. That's pretty much it for the town during the day. So let's go to the castle. Now that we've got the magic key, we've opened up quite a few extra rooms and stuff. So clearly we'll have some backtracking next episode to check all the doors that we can open. And we can go to Portugal, or Portugal, I believe it's called. So that'll be the next, quest, I'm sure. But for now, let's just look around the castle and check for these kinds of doors. All the treasure here belongs to our queen, so don't touch it. You can't tell me what to do. I see treasure chests. I want to keep them. I want them to be mine. My brother always liked gazing at the water, but he set off east, heading towards Ashlaham, and never returned. Now, Ashlaham... Well, he said east? He set off east. I guess Ashlaham would be somewhere in India or Asia. I mean, India is part of Asia, depending on how you look at it. It could also be... Well, I feel like west of here is how you get to South America, but maybe far, far east, if you center the map on Japan, could be South America. But it'd be a lot quicker to just go west. Our soldiers guard the Queen's treasures. Get out of the way. It's my treasure now. Queen, let me into your treasuries, please. I have defeated the mummies at the crypt and freed your ancestors. She's not going to give us anything. Hey, fella, you're about to get a level up. And M. Dobry, even closer. Everyone's going to get a level up pretty soon. We're already at 35 minutes? Well, we'll have to end pretty quick here. Hopefully that ruby ring has some amazing use to it. Maybe you're supposed to just find it in the pyramid and sell it so you can get rich, but I don't know. These are the Queen's chambers. There's a lot of flowers in here. Any secrets behind the bed? I mean, I got this magic key, but so far it's been a pretty big letdown, I gotta say. There was not one thing for us to steal in this castle with the magic key. You know what? Before I end the episode, because next episode's going to be a backtracking episode going back to previous, there's gotta be a way in here too. I bet you there's like one pillar you can examine and get into. Like it'll move or you can walk through it or something. There's gotta be, right? Feels like that's the sort of thing that would work. Maybe later. You know, generally the Queen in the Desert of Dragon Quest holds on to one of Erdrick's armors or legendary. Generally like the helmet or the shield or something, usually. Anyway, let's waste a little bit of time in the desert, turn it to night, and then we can finish this town up for real for now. I can't wait till the day comes where I have a spell or an item that changes the time. But for now, we'll just kill some random enemies while we sort of chit-chat. How you guys doing? You know what? These guys I will kill just to show you that I can. I'm not a chicken. Burn! It's crab soup. And then we blend them. Burned and blended. And Holly even got the final kill. Isn't that amazing? Good job, Holly. Dobry getting some good level ups. Look at all those stats. And heal more. That is very nice, actually. Good spell. So if you're really having a hard time, get your cleric that you did bring, because you're smart, guys, to level 14. And those cannon boxes won't be quite so bad, because you can just heal more. Heal more should heal up to 90 HP, or 70. It'll tell you. So it's a good spell. 80. Look, split the difference. One or the other. 90, 70, 80, whatever. It's pretty good. I'll burn the last of my MP here. We don't have a whole lot longer to... It was unaffected by the fireball? You're not allowed to be unaffected by fire. Stupid crabs. I say I'm gonna cook you for dinner. I'm gonna cook you for dinner. The delicacy. Lamapedes. Not bad. Alright, fella gets a level up. See, it's worth all the grinding. 9 HP, 4 MP, some pretty good stats. No spells today. And we're almost at night. Good. Alright, we're just going to do some random attacks to kill all the normal enemies first. And then we'll deal with the crab after. And of course, the cat got the stop spell off on a couple people. But not the people with fire and wind magic. Stupid crab blocking my fireballs. Alright, I get it. Wasting my MP trying to burn the crab. Thanks, game. You make an enemy with huge defense, and then you also make him resist magic. Just to make it impossible to fight him normally. I mean, I suppose probably if I go for a steel sword, or even an iron axe, if that's the kind of thing I had. 13 damage, that's just not very much. And now with an extra 110 defense, probably can't do any damage, yeah. Because 110 defense, I think, would at least reduce our damage by 20, 25 or whatever. It might even be divided by, or subtracted by 50. I'm not even 100% how the math works. So now you either kill it with fire, or you do 1 damage per attack. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy that they'd give you a crab with that much defense, and also spell resistance. Looks like we're getting nighttime enemies, clearly. Oh, I wish I had that bladerang. Oh, it'd be so cool. Like, this is just the normal, like, wooden boomerang, and it's doing really good damage. Full-on night. I don't want to, like, sometimes if it's just the beginning of night and you go into a town, it counts it as still daytime, because it's only, like, two states. There's no evening, so I like to wait just a little bit extra just to guarantee. Anyway, Holly gets a level up. Lots of HP and MP. I mean, lots of stamina and luck, but no strength or agility, really, so I'm sad. Alright, I went in on the wrong side, of course, which makes things really exciting. Trying to get to the town. Alright. Maybe we should check out the castle at night, too. I know it's been a bit of a long episode, but we'll just do the nighttime check. When I'm here, I swear I can hear the dead. We'll all be there one day, too. It's a scary thought. Friggin' bards. Friggin' bards, man, every time. Oh, this is just the arena, right? If I ever want money, I can do some betting in the arena, because clearly I'm an amazing gambler, as we saw last episode. The lady whose husband works at the weapon shop? Yes, I know. Will you be needing any weapons? Yes. Well, if you will, you swing by my shop in the morning. Look, they've got one thing in their life, and that's what they do. Not get out of my house, you strangers. Alright, Starry Ring. No, don't come in, I'm naked. She seems to have some clothes on, but, you know, we can blame censorship for that. Pretty empty town at night. I suppose that maybe makes some sense. I bet on Catfire. Never bet on Catfire. My name is Sucrus. I'm waiting for the sunrise. It just seems like it will never happen. I guess he's supposed to be like Socrates or something. Hey, we got the smart book. So if we wanted M. Dobry to be smart and she wasn't, we could use the book on her. That's cool. So it looks like I've actually got enough books and accessories to get most of the personalities I wanted at the beginning of the game. So when I was like min-maxing early on to hey, every now and then you gotta check those bags on the wall. They can get items too. Yeah, like I actually I'm pretty sure I've got a way to make someone sexy, smart. I think I saw Solitary book. Maybe not lewd yet, but I think I'm 3 for 4 on personalities that we didn't need to start with, because I could have just, you know, got a book or an accessory. Well, that might be about it for today's episode. I'm just going to see if the castle has anything interesting at night, or if we can even enter it, to be honest. And I always kind of like the nighttime castle. Did I never look over here? I am so blind. Okay, guys, let's be sneaky. We're going to sneak around this castle, because clearly I did not do a very good job of it. Let's go down these stairs first. Could have done this a long time ago, but I didn't think. I just was not sneaky enough last time. Oh, this looks promising. Sneakery to the max. Starry Ring, huzzah. Alright. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Are you the ones who woke me? Yes. Are you also the ones who opened my treasure chest? I mean, I feel like he could see through the lie, so yes. Well, you seem to be an honest person. Very well, you can have my treasure. I don't know what he would do if you said no, but I felt like there was no use lying to a zombie that spawned as soon as you opened the treasure chest. Alright, heroic honesty for the win. So we got ourselves a Starry Ring, which does... It's probably the Meteor Bracer. It's really the item that Fella will probably stick with for the most. Because it doubles your agility. And who has the most agility? The thief. So he will by far get the most value out of it. And if that does give him that much extra defense and stuff, this is kind of ridiculous. It's a very, very powerful ring, Meteor Bracer, in future Dragon Quest. The fact that they give it to you this early, if you explore well. Let's look at his defense. 79 defense. Let's see if this actually works. I mean, I could use it, but I would get half of the value as he would. And he will almost always go first in combat with this. Yep, he just got like 40 extra defense. So whatever, half of his agility, he went from 78 or 70, whatever the number was, 77. So half of that turned into defense. And now he is the tankiest thief you ever did see, which is pretty great. I mean, it's kind of hilarious that the thief would be just so much better at tanking than any other warriors would be for so much of the game. But it's cool. Like, I'm enjoying it. Alright, so I think that might have been the treasure I was thinking was in the castle that I just never found last time. So that's good. Let's speed this up a little bit here. I just never checked the bottom left. Like, I guess that's it. I guess we could have had that before we went into the pyramid. Would have made it a little bit easier. It's not the be-all, end-all of all items, but especially with a high agility thief, it definitely gets some good value. And I guess that's pretty much it. That didn't really lead anywhere. Was there like... Sorry, just one more thing I want to check. Was there actually a tile we could walk on? Yeah, we could go up along here just to see if there's anything else hiding. Just to be really... Haha, there's a guy! I'm looking for the Starry Ring. It's somewhere inside this castle. Wait, that's the Starry Ring? Oh, I won't miss out next time. It's like legendary treasure. Oh, and he just walked off. Cool. Well, I'm glad we showed him that, because now he'll probably come back and steal it from us later. Can we go visit the queen at night? The kids just passed out. They were dancing all day and they just passed out. Oh, I can't sleep. Is this like some kind of witchcraft castle where the queen has everyone ensorcelled and the children dance in the room away from her all day until they basically fall down? And she's surrounded by her girls. It's a man! Eek! Uh-huh. I'm so glad I came here at night. I don't know what you want, but please leave. There's no need to spread rumors about the 5 women laying on the ground with the queen. She just makes them sleep on the ground. They don't even get, like, a pillow. I'm happy you've met me secretly. I can't help you much, but check around my bed. Okay. Seriously? Check around my bed? We have to do it now. I have to check every tile until I find what secrets await us on the ground beside the queen's bed. Maybe it's supposed to be like under her bed, but like where this person stands, but in the daytime. No, we can get in here. Am I don't know where to check. It said check around my bed. I think I've checked every tile around her bed. She just is like, yes, young teenage hero. Just wander around my bed all night long, looking at the ground. Just crawl around the ground. That's it. That's it. Just bend over, check the floor. There might be some money down there. It's a privilege. I mean, can't help you much. Check around my bed. Not check the bed. Check around my bed. I thought there wasn't going to be any more random floor-searching tile minigames. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, and then next episode I'll show you what tile it's on, if there's anything, and what we get, because clearly this is going to take more time than I want to spend, unless it's something. Maybe I'll just look it up on some guide or something, because I didn't actually know there was an item in here. This is news to me. I don't remember ever finding this one before. So, yeah, let's end the episode here instead of watching me collect tiles for half an hour. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just be right back in this room, and then we'll have and we'll do some magic key revisiting towns next episode as we hopefully find some good treasure with our cool key. Because this way, if we got into the Queen's Chambers, if there is an item in here, that sort of gives some value to the magic key, because you need the magic key to get up here. So at least that helps a little bit for this one town. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, as always, and see you next time.